This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that hype button, and let's get right into the news. So Drake kind of laughs at Rob Markman and the whole criticism of academics and academics telling Rob Markman not to speak on Drake because you hate Drake. I do. It does kind of seem like, no offense to Rob Markman, right? But it does. Rob Markman's like a. I don't know how to describe him. He's like a hip hop purist. He used to be a rapper. I don't know if he still raps. And he's more into like the Prodigy, stuff like that. And I don't think he really accepted Drake, or maybe he reached out to Drake and Drake said no before. That could rub people the wrong way. Maybe Drake talked to him before and then doesn't talk to him anymore because he criticized one thing. I mean, artists do get in their feelings. You know, I'm talking about Drake. You know, maybe he just doesn't like him. He is not his cup of tea, which is fine. Okay. But, you know, Drake tries to laugh at Rob Markman. Listen, to me, Rob Markman's like a hip hop purist journalist. There's a couple, you know, there's like a B Dot. Who else would be like that? It just fits a certain category for me, you know, where they used to be rappers. And they're not anymore. And I'm not talking about B Dot. I'm talking about certain. It is what it is. No shade to anybody, but it is what it is. You know, there's a lot of quarrels going on over Drake now in hip hop media. Shef G gave his girl $150,000 when he left for jail. He tried to be like Gucci Man. Yo, baby, here's some money. Make it flip. She used that money, leveled up, and got another man. And Shef G is still in jail. And he's single now after sending $150 to his ex-girlfriend. Listen, we've all simped before. I've given girls, you know, you want to see better for people. I've given a girl a computer before to, like, you know, help her with something, with work or something. And, you know, once you break up later or you're not together anymore, it does feel stupid, right? Because you're not married to that woman, right? And you eventually learn. It took me a couple times to learn. Little small I mean, it's still a lot. $1,000 things, you know. You want to buy things for people you're with. It's always best to not do that, though. Women will try to test your ego as a man in being a provider. It's a trick, okay, to get what they want. And don't do that. Don't do big gifting until you're married, okay? If you're not married yet, don't do it. I've made these mistakes. I've probably, over the course of, you know, 20-something years of dating, I probably wasted thousands upon thousands of dollars, you know? For sure, you know? You gotta stop. So anyways, Shef G will have to learn the hard way. 150 is a lot. Because that was probably most of what he had. He's not really a hugely successful rapper. Well, NLE Choppa is shape-shifting again. Now he is a Christian. He said he was never a Muslim. Bro, all you did, you said you were Muslim before. What are you talking about? There's a picture of you on the left dressed up in Muslim attire. Bro, and now you're a Christian. Okay, fine. But bro, at least be honest that, hey, I changed my religion. It's fine. I just paid respect to them. Bro, you don't dress up. I wouldn't dress up as a with a yarmulke on and to pay respect to Jewish people. I'm Christian. Stop, bro. You can be what you want. Like, a Muslim's not going to dress up as a Christian or a Jewish person to try to pay respect. They're going to be loyal to their religion. Be consistent. Yo, this guy NLE Choppa is all over the place. He's a liar. He's a liar, bro. All right, so Young Thug claims he had no ties to Pee Wee Roscoe or Birdman or anything to do with this Lil Wayne bus shooting. Stop it, bro. You were calling all the shots, bro. You know, his lawyer can say whatever he wants. Young Thug is two-faced. Is Young Thug a generous person? Yes, I've seen him buy people, get people into homes. I've seen him help people in need. in his area in Atlanta, Cleveland Avenue, right? I've seen that. Kudos. But it doesn't, there's no balance effect when you're getting people locked up, people killed, people shot at. That doesn't, sorry. You can't have it both ways. You can't have a heart and also be a demon. No. And now you start thinking, why did he help all those people? Was he trying to control them? You start thinking differently about it. Keefe D's trial started. His lawyer called him a liar immediately, trying to say, he lied in that book, his memoirs. I don't know. It was pretty detailed, bro. It was pretty detailed. You confessed to your own crimes. Sorry. Keefe D, you probably deserve to go to jail for killing Tupac. Let's be real. Somebody got to pay. King Yella had his son on No Jumper. Why would you bring your son loaded on No Jumper? Adam 22 at one point called out that the cup had lean in it and that he's on pills. Look at the guy. He's zoned out. King Yella always looks like, I think he's permanently damaged from all the drug use he did. He probably shouldn't have had kids, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. This is a guy that shouldn't have had kids. Look at him. That's all I hear from these two. The Beavis and Butthead. Real life Beavis and Butthead right here. He's so drugged out, bro. Bro, people gotta stop doing drugs. Oprah Winfrey explains why she expanded into podcasting at 72. I know how to talk. No. You're greedy for power. That's what it is. You want to have something to offer. You want to have a platform. That's all it is. She can't give it up. She's addicted to being famous. Just be honest. Chrisean Rock can't contain her excitement after Blueface chose her over Nivea. While she was having a baby, Blueface was driving around with her. Blueface, you're going to end up in a box dealing with this girl. This girl's crazy. It makes me want to throw up. It's crazy. So crazy. Fabolous, desperate to keep going on the rap. He really wants to still be a rapper, Fabolous. But he's on this podcast now trying to, keep it going. Keep the attention going because he realizes, people aren't really checking for Fabolous anymore, right? But he's still desperate to be a rapper. Everywhere he goes, he's dropping these freestyles. It's just not gonna happen again unless you sign to a major, Fab. That's the reality of it. You're not good at running your own label. You're just not. You're not good as an independent artist. You gotta just like Jim Jones is, and Jim Jones should be signed to a major of some sort. Someone that's going to push his music. Kanye says no matter what they say or how big any fashion brand is, there's no brand that can bring out 120,000 people at night. That's true. Kanye is one of one. A lot of people can't do that. Japan's first flying car by Sony. I know AI when I see it, bro. There's fans under that thing. They put music to it. Stop. Fans were confused about Nivea's brother with Blueface and Chrisean, who's trying to get down with and get some money, bro. And most of this stuff is scripted. It just goes but well beyond the script with Blueface. Wayno gets an apology after talking about how he lost his mother and everything, and he's going through a rough time, and Ray Daniels attacking him, thinking he's part of this Rock Nation thing. And, even though he signed a Black Effect, it doesn't mean he's Rock Nation. He did get an apology, which is, Wayno seemed like he was, he's going through a lot, man. Hey, at least he was honest about it. It's because, people don't know unless you talk about it, right? And that's about it. I appreciate you all. This is Jordan Taylor with JC News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. There's not much real crazy news going on right now. We'll have more stuff later though.